Reichard has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Good route here.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that.
Here, nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10. Another run here for Robinson. Bijan Robinson. The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. Here's Darnold again. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To throw again is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
They run over, sking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Here's Williams on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
London brought in motion. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Receiver in motion, going right. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over.
Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Into space. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ready.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Purdy. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A 6-yard loss.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th and 8.
Hawk 70. Rambo 80. 19 Lion.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 36 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Point after try forthcoming. No, and the increased distance may have cost him there, as it is no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Warriors 70. Hurt. 60 Bobcat.
Purdy now to throw. And this is caught. Jennings. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Mustang 19. Riggs. Check Bobcat. Go, Riggs. Go. Check. Hurt. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go. Chap 60. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Check smash. Check smash. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. Hut.
Back to throw, Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19 Lion.
They'll try and throw for it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. Darnold. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Darnold to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Darnold. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan, whatever they can in his general area, wherever he lines up, to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Darnold now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
49ers nothing. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
To throw is Darnold.
This is caught by Addison.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Vikings 29, 49ers nothing. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Here's Purdy.
And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Brandon Ayuk.
Touchdown. 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
taking it in.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Darnold from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Johnny Munt taking it in. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Will Vickers to kick off for the Vikings.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at the 40. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but well, that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Addison hauls it in.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go, son. L80.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They'll drop to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here we go, son.
Man in motion is Sherfield.
Looking to throw on second down. Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Sack by Andrew Van Ginkel. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
No, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go street!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, lady! Yo, lady!
Darnold. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Darnold. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete here.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now Darnold. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now they snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. This is caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
60 Maverick.
Purdy now to throw.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Inside the 20, Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try now for Moody.
It's good, and it's now 35-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Lady. Go set.
Darnold now to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Side of the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Go set. Ready. Go lady. Reset.
Now it's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Darnold.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Purdy looking to throw.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
After the interception, here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Go lady. We go set. Go lady. Reset.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
We go set. Go lady. Reset.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the 50, it's Darnold.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Man in motion is Sherfield.
They'll look to throw again.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Throwing again is Darnold. This is caught. Touchdown.
Johnny Munn.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
42, 49ers 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Purdy from the gun.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Another catch for Jefferson.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
36 yards.
And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
18 Rattlers, 19 Lions.
They go play action here. Purdy. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw, Purdy. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Darnold from the gun. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Johnny Munn.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
56, 49ers 14. Will Vikers to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Darnold. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
49ers 14. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So following the failed try on fourth down, we'll change ends and change possession. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, lady. Go side. Side.
Here's Darnold. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one,
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Vikings continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
they've clicked so well. And